To download and immediately begin reading using and applying the 4 steps to self-mastery book, simply click the link as indicated.
You make me feel so good.
Hello, 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 hello,
Are you tired of suffering? How do we reach our full potential? Stop putting your life on hold. How can you truly, without a doubt, most assuredly manifest all your dreams and potential without question? Do we want a TV pretend fantasy solution or an actual real solution that will undoubtedly work? If it were so simple and easy to have abundance, unlimited health, happiness, peace, and prosperity, then why isn't everybody doing it? Are there surefire ways to overcome literally any challenge, problem, illness, or difficulty? Perhaps we want solutions to our life's challenges that come from outside of ourselves. Solutions from somebody else? Maybe a new technique will solve everything for us. Or maybe you're not praying right, or adopted the right philosophy, or haven't found the right thing to obey or worship. Or, my friends, could it simply not be that the mastery of your own self is the answer? Greetings and welcome. Thank you for taking your valuable time to watch this brief introductory video on a brand new, exciting, and exceptional book entitled The 4 Steps to Self-Mastery into the 21st Century and Beyond, which is all about completely going inside yourself for all the answers. It is written, the kingdom of heaven is within. You see, the very best universal wisdom and thinking and intuition would lead us to really know that it is always you that has your own best interest for you. The whole point of self-mastery, then, is that if you simply could definitely know and implement effective ways to fully empower the tremendously gifted genius that you really are, then there is simply absolutely nothing you can't accomplish, have, do, or be. The 4 actual specific steps discussed in the self-mastery book are as follows. 1. Practice only 100% unconditional love and unconditional forgiveness. 2. Always be positive and optimistic. 3. Eat only 100% raw and living foods. 4. Do only divine relationships and sexology. And while most of us have heard of, or read about, or superficially studied, or tried to practice when convenient, these 4 steps of self-mastery in some kind of way, the unfortunate truth is that 99% of people can't even scratch the surface on the real meaning, use, and application of these principles. And hopefully, you will see that these are the very principles that are absolutely necessary for complete self-mastery. Therefore, please, we highly advise you to avoid thinking that you've got it until you really do. In fact, consider being as a child who is usually a master of having an open mind until, of course, they are programmed by adults. One beginning tip when reaching for self-mastery is to remember that the 4 steps to self-mastery work hand in hand. One is really dependent upon the other, so that, in other words, regarding step 1, chapter 1, which is unconditional love and unconditional forgiveness, if you can't correctly and effectively forgive, then you will be trapped almost every time somebody seems to do something negative to you. 2. Regarding chapter 2, step 2, which is always be positive and optimistic. If you don't know how to properly always be positive and optimistic, then you will fall into the trap of joining other people when they want to engage you in lowering yourself to a lower vibration of negativity and pessimism. Point 3, regarding chapter 3 and step 3, which is eating 100% raw and living foods. If your eating is not divinely guided, you will be sick, depressed, anxious, and in a bad mood, not be able to think and feel clearly, and consequently make bad decisions and life's choices. Point 4, and the final point, is chapter 4, step 4, which is only engaging in divine relationships and applied sexology. If you don't truly understand what it means and takes to have divine relationships and do divine sexology, then your relationships, and especially your marriages, will end up in failure, and your life will mimic some reality TV show or soap opera. Finally, we strongly recommend that you do and apply these 4 steps to self-mastery as perfectly and meticulously as possible. As you will see, that we have done our level best to give you detailed intricacies of actually using these steps to assist your attainment of self-mastery. The whole point here is that if you are able to flawlessly do these 4 steps of self-mastery, then you will eventually, if not very soon, own your entire universe that is waiting for you. In fact, you will have it all, because the fact is that you can have it all. And you might ask, have all of what? The all we are referring to is that there is no doubt that you are divinely entitled to have and own and enjoy all that your universe has provided for you. Therefore, the whole purpose of this self-mastery book is to simply empower you with the practical, no-nonsense, time-tested universal tools that almost everybody has heard of, but hardly anyone seems to really know how to effectively use them to attain their self-mastery. It is a universal guarantee that if you sincerely read, understand, and apply the steps in the self-mastery book with an open mind, an open heart, and make the decision to do the fundamental steps that we outline in the self-mastery book for just a week, or better, an entire month, you will see your whole life transform and begin to miraculously change for the better. It, however, will take commitment, discipline, making a decision, patience, and faith. Inner silence and inner listening are also required. Moreover, the beautiful saving grace of these practical liberation tools in the self-mastery book is that the principles espoused are universal, and therefore it is not necessary for you to join anything, become a member, pay anybody, go somewhere and worship somebody. You don't have to say what people don't want to hear or do want to hear. You don't have to be accepted or rejected. There is no isms, schisms, or religions required. The 4 steps to self-mastery's sole purpose, then, is to liberate you and free you. Furthermore, these principles don't require anything other than your honesty, sincerity, and determination. The real bottom line is that these 4 steps to self-mastery principles in this book, if learned and applied with perfect intent, cannot fail. However, there is no compromise or halfway to do it, unless you are wanting less than optimal results. The principles are very specific and absolute and unequivocal. However, it's like following a doctor's prescription to the letter. If you take only 1 pill when the prescription calls for 4 pills, you are likely not to recover from the illness. In this life-saving, life-preserving book, the 4 essential steps to self-mastery into the 21st century and beyond uses quite vivid and provocative stories, life experiences, analogies and metaphors, examples, quotes, and frames of reference that make this fantastic knowledge available, accessible, and comprehensible to anyone who sincerely is interested in dramatically improving their lives with great health, happiness, peace, and abundance. The 4 essential steps to self-mastery into the 21st century and beyond will make you laugh, cry, jump for joy, celebrate, grieve, let go, and much more. However, I must warn you to get ready to be pushed beyond your comfortable and established boundaries so that you can improve your life on the most fundamental levels possible, thus making the transitions you will experience be positive, happy, and productive. To download and immediately begin reading using and applying the 4 steps to Self-Mastery book, simply click the link as indicated. Once again, we thank and congratulate you for watching this brief introductory video on our new, exciting, and exceptional book entitled The 4 Essential Steps to Self-Mastery into the 21st Century and Beyond.